Kaya, baby horn. You are so noisy. Kaya, nein. Okie doke. Okie doke. So let's see if this is working here. All right. Okay. Kaya, please behave yourself. I am trying to stream something. Where was the other window? All right. Okay. I'm just gonna start. Kaya, off. My pupper is trying to be a bit of a... Oi! 9. Behond. Can you please behave yourself? Kaya! Hey! Kaya, no chewing on the pillow. Leave it. I know you're bored. You just went outside. Come play with this one. Okay. Oh, for heaven's sake. Is this ever going to end? Okay, I'm gonna start doing the I'm just gonna do some makeup today. I've actually done hello. I've actually done some makeup already earlier today, so I'll just clean up this mirror. And today I've got headphones on because for some reason the audio was playing up yesterday. Actually, I can take them off now because I don't need to hear what's going on. I just checked it and it was fine, the audio stream, because yesterday's stream apparently the audio wasn't even on. So here we go. So I'm gonna do the brows, and it's already got some shape, so I'm just gonna work around it. And I don't think I'm gonna go too extravagant today. I'm just doing this because yesterday I did the live and I felt like, hey, maybe I can get back into makeup streams now and again. Goodness gracious, my eyebrows. Does that work? Okay. Then I'm just going to define with, oh, hi, likable paper. Greetings. Today is a makeup day, not a painting day. So I don't know if you're going to find this extremely boring or not. Maybe you'll like it. I don't know. Oh, for heaven's sake. So this, I'm using the Maybelline Tattoo Brow Styling Gel thing. When I first got it, I felt like it was just a hit and miss kind of thing. It would not spread evenly. I gotta say, like, in the areas where you don't actually have brows, obviously it's not going to work because what it's supposed to do is supposed to grab onto the hairs and coat them with a product. So I'm gonna try to buff that out just a little bit. All right. Is this even? I feel like this eyebrow is thicker than this one. I'm not liking my brows today. I probably should reshape them or something at some point. Okay. So next up, I'm just gonna do the if I can find what I'm looking for. Yes, okay. I'm gonna do the eyes, which is typical. I always start with the eyes first and then do the base. So Urban Eyeshadow, Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Primer Potion. Favorite and probably always will be my favorite product to use for eyes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Ah, my back. So Today I'm going to use some Depotted Melt Cosmetic shades. If you didn't already know, Melt Cosmetics, the pans are magnetic, so you can just pop them out with a magnet, and it's just so much fun because you can put them in all your custom palettes. When I found it out, I lost my shit. I really lost my shit. I didn't know that about them. Okay, so let's go into what shades we're going to use. I think I'm going to go with, I don't really have a concept. Sometimes, usually I just go in with whatever I feel like going in with. So I'm going to go in with this shade, this kind of like muted orangey brown shade. Doing okay, had some eggs and chorizo for breakfast. Cool. That's good. That's nice. I didn't think I don't think I ever had, I don't even know how to pronounce it. How do you pronounce it, Martin? Chorizo? Chorizo. I never had it before I came to Germany. They're actually pretty good, but I have to be careful in case my IBS flares up. Which part of the world are you living in at the moment? I can't remember if you didn't want to say where you were from. If you don't want to say, that's totally fine. But maybe continent? You can give me a continent? Okay. So there is just like the outer placement. I feel like this one looks lower than this one, as it always does. Okay. Just taking it up just a little bit higher. Goodness gracious me. Okay. So then I'm just going to go in with that same shade here. Using the Refa 18, not 18, 13. Refa 18. Refa 13 brush. So this is similar to the shade that I used yesterday, but yesterday that color was leaned, leaned a bit more pink. I guess you could use both, either or, but so that's kind of the outline, and now I'm going to go in with a darker shade. Should I go for red? No, I'm going to go in with this shade, this like really dark brown shade. Oh, that is pigmented. Okay. There she goes. I was just about to say there she blows again. Okay. kind of just defining that eye. Have I gone too heavy? Feels like I've gone very dramatic today. Okay. All right. So under the eye as well, same color scheme. Now comes the fun part, or at least I like to call it the fun part, figuring out what shimmer to use. So I'm just going to do some swatches just to kind of, they're all really dark, these shades. Oh, great. In my hand. This one is super, not really my scene. Like right now, I don't feel like it. This one looks fun, but it's also it's gonna be a very dark look. So all the shades in here are quite dark, except for the silver. Kaya, don't eat the cat tree. Kaya's on the cat tree again. That's kind of translucent when it's like all buffed out. This one is kind of like a gold shifting to pink. Okay, let's just go with that one. Let's go with that one. Kaya, Bihun, are you eating the cat tree or your paw? No, don't eat the cat tree. Okay, so I've got that. I'm going to go in with the NYX, my back, glitter primer. Putting that on. Now I just use my fingers for all shimmer shades. Whoa. Okay, that is more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. I suppose with the primer it really just packs a punch. So I'm going to apply that to this side as well. Okay. All right. So there's a bit of a strong line here, so I'm just going to buff it out just a little bit. There we go. Okay, and then to add to it, I'm going to add some of that brown again. Same brown into the inner corner. Just a touch to create some depth. Yeah. Okay, and then for the inner corner on the bottom lash line, I think I'm just going to go in with that same shade. I think most of these shades are from the Millennial Pinks palette. And then Gemini 2. And also, what was the other one? Was it Rustic? No, it's not Rustic. I can't remember already the names. Okay, so on the bottom lash line with the light hand and not like on an eyeshadow primer, you can definitely see that the shade is more diffuse and pink, more pink than the other colors. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean up under the eye. There it goes. And then, my back is hurting me. Oi, why does it have to hurt so bad? Okay, so for the rest of the face, I am going to try not to go insane with the color, with the coverage and everything. My mix of foundation shades with the Nessa Myricks Beauty Oil, some places. I think I'm gonna have to refill this soon because it's quite empty now. Okay, so I can use my foundation brush. Just a tad. Not really full coverage today. But I also depend. I guess it also depends on what you consider full coverage. Okay, so that is the base. Now I'm gonna do some contouring. I'm gonna go in with this NYX Wednesday palette. I saw this in DM. What was it? DM? No, Muller. I found this in Muller on my trip to Dresden, and I was like, oh, it was on discount as well because I think they put the shades, they put these promo collabs out because it's the Wednesday Addams, all that hype with the Netflix show. I think, was it the Netflix show? And then, they come up with these gimmicky things with some fun packaging and reuse shades, and this was one of them. And I assume the Wednesday Addams palette would be more kind of cool tone. And for contouring, that works. So the brush I'm using is the Isom G29. And yeah, I'm not being very heavy-handed with this. It's kind of a... Oh, shoot. I actually have this as well. So this is the She Glam. Again, She Glam in soft tan. I saw this in DM. Which is like a drugstore in Germany, if you don't know. And I was just interested to try it. It's considerably pricey, given that it is in a drugstore, but I liked the tone in the store, And so far I've been using it and I enjoy using it. I used to have like the NYX contour sticks and those ran out super fast. Like for the amount that I was getting, this one is lasting quite well, I think. Yep, okay, so that is a heavier contour than before, definitely. Don't know if I should have. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a kind of, let's see, should I go in with, is this, oh, this is all over the place. All right, I think this one is Laura Geller Gilded. This is a highlighter. Okay, I'm just gonna use my finger then. Put it out. Okay. It's kind of falling apart in the pan, so it's not a great thing to travel with. Then for the blush, I think I'm gonna mix in some shades from the Melt palette. So these are eyeshadows, but you can always use them for blush and whatever. So the pinky shades, I would say, using them. And just trying to fluff them into the cheekbones. And because they're such small pans, I'm using kind of like a fluffy eyeshadow brush so that I can apply it to the cheeks but still get into the pan and not hit the other shades. Okay, right. I think I might want to go over that again with some of that gilded. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I have some lipstick on already from just now, and I guess I'm fine with just leaving it as is. Should I change the shade of my lipstick? I think I might just leave it as is. And then for the lashes, okay. Actually, since I'm not going out into the rain, I can try my new mascara. Be right back. Okay, so I typically use hold on, let me see. Huh, that's very interesting. All right, so I typically use waterproof waterproof mascara, but usually that's because my lashes grow downwards, and the waterproof mascara helps to keep it up. Plus, when I started wearing makeup, I lived in Singapore, and in Singapore, the humidity is so high. So smudging of non-waterproof mascaras was very common. And so now I have my lash, I did a lash lift, I did my own lash lift, and yeah, this is why I am now gonna try this one. So this is the Lash Princess from Essence Sculpted Volume Mascara. This is supposed to be a dupe for Benefit Better Than Sex mascara. And I have the Lash Princess in the false lash effect in waterproof. It's fine. It didn't wow me or anything, but let me see. So usually when you first wear a mascara, oh gosh, there we go. There we go. Okay, it's already hit my lid. So I'm just gonna use this thing because this is supposed to help prevent the mascara from getting everywhere. So, like I was saying, usually when you first use a mascara, it's a little more fluid, and then as it slowly dries out, it kind of becomes a bit thicker when you apply it. And actually, that's really nice. I like that. Hold on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I can see why this original one is has been compared to Better Than Sex. I mean the mascara, not the actual. Never mind, doesn't matter. Okay. taking a while to build up the effect for the bottom lash line. But for the top lash line, I think it looks nice. Okay. So kind of need to clean up some of that mess. Yeah. Okay, I think that's fine. In general, that's fine. All right. So that's gonna have to dry, and then for the lips, I feel like I want to do something different for the lips. Okay, for the lips, let's see. Oh, I know what's missing. I felt like there's almost something missing. I didn't blend in the outer corners on the top, because that's what I usually do. And I don't really have a fitting melt shade, so I'm just going to use, again, this Wednesday palette from NYX and just go over the edges just a teeny tiny bit. All right, I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna leave the lip for later when I'm actually gonna go out. So yeah, that is my makeup look for today. How long did that take? Let's see. Why am I being cut off? No. I don't know how long this was. Why is it never telling me how long I streamed? Okay. Doesn't matter. Probably like an hour or something, right? Wait, no, actually, maybe it was an hour. I don't know. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you for watching, and ciao for now. Gonna sign off now. Bye. Goodbye. Where's the thing? What? So, oh, I can actually connect to, hold on, let me see if I can. I'm experimenting now with the streaming software, so I just saw that I can connect to my different streaming accounts. Hello, where's the email? Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's gonna ask me to verify my identity again, which is annoying. Oh, yes. Yes, it's me. Yeah, select all. Whatever. Yeah. Continue. Cool. Okay. So it shows me that I have a chat going. Wait, where's the activity feed? Channel points, photo, subscription, bits, supers. I don't know what those things are. Chat box. Filter chat view more interest only. Show viewer account. Utility backgrounds. Timestamps. Okay. Interesting. It tells me like one person's viewing or something like that, but it doesn't show me the actual chat. It's connected. How strange. Then what's the point? I don't get it. Oh well. Let me try this. Oh, oh. How do I? Hello. Hello. There we go. Greetings. Nope. Greetings. Oh. Ha 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 ha! I see it. But interestingly enough, I don't think I see. I don't see any other messages that came in. Then again, there was only like 2 messages that came in so far. Not to brag or anything, but a cat almost looked at me today. Hi, Silver Lining at my protocol. What? Dot my something. Silver Lining person. Hello. That is an accomplishment in itself. That is a worthy accomplishment. Because cats, they only bestow their glances upon you when you're really great. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, speaking of cats, I have a dog in a cat tree. Do you want to see? Let me show you the dog in the cat tree. Turn. Dog in cat tree. Ta-da! Hi, baby home. Look at that. This is Kaya. She loves the cat tree. She's ridiculous. Okay. Let me go sit next to her. She's suspicious now. What the hell is this human doing? She lives with us and a cat, an old cat, Luna. Luna's the cat. We bought the cat tree for Luna, obviously. But Luna doesn't really use it that much. So she has decided that this is her domain. This is her cat tree. Are you happy, pup? Happy, pup? She's originally from Romania. Oh, hi, Sophie. Okay, I can see some people on YouTube as well. Wow, okay. Who knew that this time would be hip hopping? So this dog is from Romania, and she was in a kind of like a Romanian rescue for street dogs. Then she was brought to Germany. She was in a dog animal shelter. Aw, yes. Hi, baby hood. What do you want? You want your bone? Okay. So, what breed is she? She's a mix. She's a mix of everything. So, hi. Thank you for Paul. I don't know what you want from me. You want a treat? I don't have treats right now. You had so many treats just now. Later, darling. Later treats, okay? What? She in Romania they had like a farming community, farming industrial complex kind of thing, and for a while, and then they started to move into manufacturing, and so people moved to the city and left their farms and also left their farm dogs that were hurting the livestock and everything. and the Romanian government didn't neuter them, and they still don't. They pretty much catch and kill stray dogs. So what happens is there's an overpopulation of stray dogs in Romania, and she is one of them. Yes, hello. She came with her brothers. So we don't know what she is. She's a mix of a whole bunch of different breeds, I assume. And she's very small. When we first got her, we thought she looked a little bit like a Malinois puppy, but it became quite clear, I mean, from the size of her paws, that she wouldn't grow that large. So she's 10 kg, maybe 11, and that's the biggest she's gonna grow. So, and I can see that she does have some herding tendencies. She tries to hurt people when she sees them. She tries to hurt people. Oh, hello. Okay, fine. I give you a treat. Okay, stay. Stay. I'm gonna get her a treat. Here we go. So yeah, it is sad. Like lots of animal rights activists have been, trying to get the government to do neutering so that there aren't so many unwanted pups that need to end up getting killed. But they're resistant to it. They don't want to change the policy at this point, and I mean, yeah, that's so that's the sad story from. But I mean, her story ends up quite happy. I think she's quite happy with us. She's My mom always asks about you. Oh, haha, yeah. Tell your mom I'm at this point I'm fine. At this point I'm fine. How are you, Sophie? Uh, hold up. Let me see. I don't know. Is there? Was there another Twitch one? No. No, it's here and then here. Ah, okay. There we go. Okay. Wait. There we go. Oh, okay. She's getting off. She does not want to be around. There she goes. All right. Mental health was a bit shaky after losing my nan, but I'm getting better. I'm sorry to hear that you lost your nan. Yeah. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. I also have been having issues. Oh, come on. Will you just be in the right angle? Yep. I have experienced some breakdowns here and there. Not great. It was the point where I was just falling into very deep depression again, and ended up getting back on the meds, and yeah. So, I had a memorial tattoo done for my nan and granddad on Wednesday. It took 4 hours. January 4th this year, I lost my nan. That's nice. That's a nice way to commemorate them. When I lost my grandma, I think I was here in Germany, and because of how expensive things are, I wasn't able to fly back, and I don't know how I felt about it. I think I was because I was expecting it because she was so old by the time she passed. She was almost 100. She was maybe like a few weeks away from becoming 100. Um, and we had noticed that she wasn't herself anymore. Her memory was faded. She wasn't talking properly. She wasn't eating properly. So we knew that the time was coming. So yeah, I think for me, I was kind of just okay with it because she was so old and because she was she was showing all these signs, and it probably wasn't nice for her not to be able to do those things that she used to be able to do. So anyway, yeah, my nan was 88 when she passed. That is yeah, yeah. It would have been nice if she could have stayed around longer. Um, but yeah, I guess you know people people go. Well, what am I saying? Never mind. Doesn't matter. It's gonna do like this generic like when your time comes kind of thing. But yeah. um. Okay, so I'm probably gonna hop off soon. I have a dinner with our we have a dinner with our neighbor upstairs in like maybe like 40 minutes or something. So I'm glad I got one last Christmas with her. Yes, that is very sweet that you managed to have last Christmas with her. Uh, and I'm also glad she was spared that this whole like war thing in Iran. Jesus, I swear. I'm get just things just seem to just continue to escalate and everything. Now I feel like I don't know. Have a lovely dinner. Thanks, Sophie, and thanks for dropping in and chatting and telling me all like updating me about your life. So yeah, bye guys. This is gonna stop streaming.